Hey guys, we're back here at the Palm Beach Boat Show, and Eric, that was a horrible intro, Eric. Not paying attention, bro.
I'm not paying attention, you're not paying attention.
I don't know what it is, but it was horrible. Guys, we're right here at the Palm Beach Boat Show, and we're gonna talk about what is this, the Cubera? Isn't this the Maverick?
It's a Cubera now.
Did they change anything?
They did.
All right,
Actually changed a lot more than just the name.
Luckily, we got the best guy in the game to tell us everything about it. Eric is gonna do the job. Let's go, Eric.
All right, so
Okay,
this used to be called...
Introduce yourself, bro.
Okay, well...
I mean, people already know you, but still, you know.
You're right. I should introduce myself. Hi guys, I'm Eric with Electric Surf Sports. We're at the Palm Beach Boat Show here, 2021. We're gonna talk about what used to be called the Vibe Maverick. This is now the Vibe Cubera 120. Same great platform, but now we have a couple different features. One is a better handle for the middle, so now it's kind of in recessed inside, so you can get a better grip on that. You'll notice though, right off the bat, we have some tracks here. This is actually to put on our base. So now, that new amazing shearwater with that summit seat and platform that you can stand on can be put on your Cubera 120. So if you want to paddle it standing up, that's great. If you want to use it like a kayak, you can put the seat on there. You're good to go. Very comfortable with the standing platform. It's going to be one of the most stable fishing platforms on the market.
Wait, so what you're saying is that you could actually have the shearwater seat with a person and everything on this thing?
You can.
Wow. All right. So, you know, some people are big, some people are small, so they need to know how big this thing is and how much weight can it carry.
So you have a weight capacity of 475 pounds.
475, and it weighs about 75 pounds?
It's about 75 pounds, yep. That's the whole weight without seats or paddles or anything on there.
And I think it's 12 feet long and 33 and a half inches wide.
That's right.
So that's gonna be plenty stable, but why would you get this over a kayak?
Well, it's a hybrid kayak. It's not really just a stand-up paddleboard, it's actually more of a hybrid kayak. The reason you'd get something like this is if you're in really, really skinny water. Some people like to actually paddle, so you can do the best of both worlds, have a very stable platform, go out in a very skinny water and get to places you wouldn't normally with a kayak even. So the draft on this is even less than your typical kayak, which sounds crazy as kayaks get into really shallow places to begin with. So
how much would you say, like an inch and a half?
I mean, that's yet to be seen. I think you need just a little bit more water than that, but you know, for example, the shearwater has a rudder. The rudder right alone, you know, takes up about 4 to 5 inches of draft, which is still not much. But this has built-in. It's all there's no skegs on the bottom of this thing, so it's just built into the hull. It tracks really well for the design, and it's super stable. So this is something you can take out with friends. You don't have to necessarily have 2 seats. You can bring a second friend with you. It's so big they can sit in the front or in the back. It's a lot of fun.
You can paddle like a kayak. You can paddle like a paddleboard.
Exactly right. Yep.
You can get in super skinny water, but also I see something down there. What is that?
Right. Yeah, we haven't gotten down there yet, Elliot. So we do have our gear tracks just like you did on the previous boat, but now we have a power pole mount. So you could either put a micro power pole, or my personal favorite, of course, it's going to be the Bixpy Jet. You get the power pole, will fit.
My link below, my link, not his link. It's my link below Bixpy. Right there.
Wherever you can find stock, support your local dealer. You can find them on Bixpy.com. If you can't find one, Electric Surf Sports will take care of you. But of course, always support Aliex. He makes these awesome videos, and use his link whenever possible, guys.
Bro, we put Bixpy on the map, bro. We gotta take credit for that.
I feel like we really helped. And Aliex, that was really fun to be part of that with you.
It wasn't us. It was
maybe Rachel. We'll talk about Rachel in a little bit. She's here at the show, guys. She might be able to introduce some more items to you, and you know, we'll have a good time.
Okay, bro, so how do you steer? I mean, like...
How do you steer? So with the power pole, you got a couple options. You could use foot steering. That one's a little more tricky on something like the Cubera. My favorite to use is the push-pull tiller. So basically, you have your Bixpy will fit power pole adapter. Then you're going to need the pole steering bracket, and you'll have to fashion your own push-pull sort of pole. A lot of people use like a broomstick. I know that sounds kind of strange, but you can use that. A painter's rod, those are extendable. Those are a lot of fun. Anything that fits, you can basically use, but the push-pull is the easiest way, and you have a lot of command on the steering. You can make this boat do 360s, basically turn that 90 degrees in any direction, forward or to the side.
All right, so let's talk about I see some other stuff like a hatch.
Yeah, that's standard, that's been there. Really cool though, obviously Vibe has put their logo on it, so it's got the cool Vibe wave. the newer handle style. And then over here, you've got your paddle catches. You were mentioning earlier, Aliex, that some people like to paddle, some people like to do it like an SUP. You can bring two types of paddles with you. Some people actually bring a hybrid paddle. In other words, it's a full kayak paddle, and then they remove the shaft and put just the SUP handle on the top. So they can steer it when they're fishing standing up, and then when you're sitting down, you paddle it like a kayak for better efficiency.
Now let's talk about pricing.
So this boat is $899.
What? Wait, what? $899?
$899.
What if you want the seat?
Well, the seat is going to be another $200. So,
dude,
basically,
all the companies sell seats for like $500. How can you get that one for $200?
Vibe has pulled it off. I'm not lying. Yeah,
bro.
I'm not. It's just $200 with the base and the mesh. Yeah, it all comes.
That seat is comfy, dude.
It is. And the Summit seat is like the best seat. The Hero seat, still very awesome. Obviously, the Summit
that's
seat.
So 2020.
Oh, I hear you, man. But it's still a very, very comfortable seat. And the Summit seat is basically everything awesome about the Hero seat, and then morphed into the Summit seat.
Yeah, it's very comfy. I've been on that seat for hours.
Hours. Yeah.
But the perch, bro, the perch.
The perch is awesome. Even if you don't stand on it, just sitting on it gives you a height advantage.
Just sitting on it
yep.
is huge, and also you still feel like you're not gonna flip.
Mostly.
On the show.
Yeah.
On the show.
Well, not everyone has Aliex balance, but
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
standing
true.
up on the perch can be a little intimidating, but just like anything else, you get your sea legs, you got to practice. Yep,
All right,
for sure.
so if people want to get it through you, you only ship to like what, South Florida, Central
So
Florida?
typically, it's very expensive to ship a kayak. We do have a private driver that runs up the East Coast. If we can, we'll try to facilitate it, but guys, it's not cheap. So it's going to cost about $400 to $500, depending on how far up the coast you are. But we'll try and see if something's not available and you must have it. We can try to get it to you that way. The advantages of doing something like that is it's not being crammed into a freight truck. It's being delivered to you by a private driver. There's a much lower chance of damage. Otherwise, what we do is we'll go all the way up to Central Florida, South Florida, and we'll deliver it to you complimentary, so long as you give us some notice and we can work out a delivery date. We can't just deliver it the next day, but we'll work with you on what's most convenient when possible.
Okay, bro, look. We gotta get this thing, put it on your lake,
Okay.
and we gotta get some snakeheads.
We still haven't got those snakeheads, man.
It's been 2 years, bro.
I know. I don't know if they're in there.
I saw them.
I think we fished them all out, man.
No, I saw one the other day.
Yeah?
What if we hook a gator on this?
There's gators in there.
I know.
Could happen.
And it's on the water, basically, low profile.
You can pet them, calm them down.
You do that.
Maybe.
Anyways, let's see. There's something else right here that you wanna cover. This is the a tandem kayak.
It's a tandem.
You know I hate tandem kayaks, but
What do they call them?
divorce boat.
Divorce boats, yeah.
Yeah, and I get comments hating on me for telling the truth. Oh,
It is what it is.
Oh, like, oh, I can't believe you what am I saying? What they say is, and I'm gonna cut this to make it sound like I'm amazing. They say, oh yeah, just get the other person to coordinate with you. Oh, big deal.
Yeah, well,
Well, it's a big deal.
guys, if your communication is not strong, I don't know if a tandem's right for you. but maybe you can work on it. But yeah,
Dude,
tandems are
we
fun.
got a solution for that.
We do.
What
a
is
really
it?
easy one.
3, 2, 1.
Bixpy Jet.
And yes, Bixpy is sort of paying us for this if you buy it through our links.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
if you buy it through me, I get paid differently
Well,
because you buy it from me.
anyways, just buy it from me. All right, let's go.